in the losers finals. Gigaitachi looking to get another stab at Davis Dawn in the grand finals. And RNGG trying to dash those dreams with the Soul Bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, Light Ice obviously is out of the tournament now, so I feel RNGG feels kind of redeemed. He feels a little stronger now that he's made it past Light Ice finally. And I think that he's kind of looking for that glory that he'll get in the voice chat later on if he gets to take down Dorias as well.
All right, he's starting off very strong here, already catching Gigaitachi off guard with a tick throw and a conversion to get a nice 50%. Oh, and that close slash is going to cost him his burst. Excellent stun dipper to follow up, though. Immediately going into the flip kick. All right, Gigaitachi firing back. Another counter hit coming through here. RNGG getting a little too stubborn, trying to take his turn back.
And I mean, you see, even at the beginning of that round, he kind of did the same thing. Oh, this is big.
Firing back. That could be death. He has plenty of meter to work with. Oh, but not quite able to finish his food. Yellow RC on both sides, firing back and forth here, trying to reset that neutral and get that one touch they need to take the first round. Oh, and there it is. Big poke coming through here for Gigaitachi to take game one.
Yeah, and you saw RNGG kind of went to stand up because he wanted to get that 5S, and then he got caught with the stun dipper. And Gigaitachi is actually doing really, really well guessing on those throws.
Really solid empty jump there. Yeah, catching out the tick throw. We've been seeing it quite a lot from RNGG, so the adaptation is very welcome here for Gigaitachi. All right, Sun Edge. Oh, gets caught out by that 6H, and that's going to lead to quite a conversion from RNGG. All right. Opting to reset things, I really agree with that. RNGG didn't want to allow Gigaitachi the opportunity to take his turn with that blue RC, so he immediately just spent the meter, traded it out to back up. All right. Back and forth here. Yeah, Gigaitachi.
It's cool that Gigaitachi's burst came right back up, but I feel that one was a little bit preemptive.
Gigaitachi, you know, getting caught out, going for these tick throws yet again. We've been seeing a lot of strong backdashes from RNGG to really catch these out. That's going to be potentially a dangerous habit going forward. All right, excellent catch there. Back and off just a little bit here. A lot of very careful play from Gigaitachi, not going in too hard with any of these blocks.
He's being super careful here.
All right, it is finally going to open him up, forcing the burst from RNGG. He's lost quite a lot of health in the process, though, which is pretty valuable here for Gigaitachi. That said, now RNGG getting his own chance to shine.
This is a big one, too.
And with the meter to spend, he is going to take full advantage.
He's doing optimal, too. Oh, gosh, right back into the position. I don't know what he was...
And the backdash to catch.
Oh, no.
That's going to be curtains. Game one going to RNGG. The Vapor Thrust just too dangerous for Gigaitachi, allowing RNGG the chance to finish up the round.
Yeah, it looked like RNGG was kind of looking for something. He didn't expect himself to get the hit the first time that he did it. But then when he backdashed and got the Vapor Thrust, I think that he felt like very vindicated as far as what he was doing with his pressure there. Obviously, he had the right idea. He was just a little bit preemptive on the first guess.
For sure. All right, Gunflame coming through. Excellent use of that 2S there to catch the whip punish. All right, Stun Dipper coming through here. We've been seeing quite a lot of Stun Dipper from Gigaitachi after the buffs, and they've been working very well for him. Catching his opponent off guard with some nice little frame traps.
Yeah, that was a good punish on the Stun Dipper, though. He didn't use the meter to defend himself, so taking that free damage, RNGG did a good job with. As well as I think that RNGG has been making a lot of very interesting decisions in neutral. I think that he understands that, like, Kai has the tool. Ooh, great air throw. He understands that Kai kind of has the tools to keep him at a certain position. And so what he'll usually do is he'll kind of almost allow a lot of it to happen so that once his opponent feels pretty comfortable, he's able to kind of just shift the momentum very quickly.
Alrighty. Excellent tick throw coming through. Gigaitachi with some really strong pressure here going into the Stun Dipper, has the meter to keep things going. Sets up for Oki. I really like that, you know, using the long projectile to keep him locked down just a little bit longer, and it is going to work out for him very well.
Oh no, he tried to get the throw while RNGG was still in block stun, and all the momentum shifted back over.
Fafnir could have been so costly for RNGG
there. Oh no.
And he is going to get tick thrown. Excellent catch there from Gigaitachi.
That was a big backdash.
I think when he whipped the Fafnir, it kind of threw off his meaty plan, and that allowed Gigaitachi the chance to fire back and really take his turn.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of like sometimes kind of weird drops, sometimes just unfortunate drops on both sides.
Yep.
You know, especially when you're coming this close to grand finals, your tournament life is on the line. There are a lot of situations where you know, sometimes you just drop a little bit of the spaghetti.
Full kick. Ooh, they're looking for the air throw there. That's going to allow RNGG the breathing room he needs to reset things. Oh, but the vapor thrust from Gigaitachi now starting to time them a little bit more tricky.
Yeah, and you see that like RGG's been going for the fireball. He hasn't really been going for the fake, things like that. So I feel like Gigaitachi probably felt pretty comfortable just going for the anti-fireball DP there. He knew he'd get through it. He's going to be pretty big though.
Far slash here has access to the burst.
He's going to do the optimal.
He's going to have to spend it if he wants to keep this round alive. Gold burst coming through. Immediately purple RCing so he can follow up with his projectile. And another purple RC to catch the backdash. He has no meter to work with anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Does still have access to that stun though. And that tip throw coming through. Gigaitachi firing back with a round.
And that's so interesting because the last two throws Gigaitachi had dodged with the backdash. So there was a lot of risk involved in that run-up right there. But he obviously was very confident in the option that he had chosen. And he was able to stop the 2-0 from coming out. This is now a very different set than it could have been one decision different.
Yes, losing that momentum is going to be very costly for RNGG, I think. Vapor thrust coming through. All right, Gigaitachi able to set up. Oh, but a great response there from RNGG, finding that gap and using his three frame to take the burst.
Oh, he just wasn't close enough for the throw there, so he's going to get kind of countered there.
Ooh, gets fun to come for the Volcanic Viper, and with the meter here, he's going to use it to try and keep things extended on block. That said, the charge dust not going to work out for him. RNGG firing back here, and with Gigaitachi in the corner, he's got to be very careful going forward. Excellent use of that meter to close the distance off of the 6H. I like that a lot, using one of his best, fastest pokes there, and then committing the meter so that he can just get on the block.
Ooh. And now the tick throws are coming back out right after Gigaitachi gets wrong on it.
Bandit Revolver coming through.
He's doing a really good job rotating his options here.
Yeah, he's definitely a blender right now. That said, Gigaitachi finding the way out with the empty jump to catch the throw, and he's going to give RNGG a taste of his own medicine here. All right.
Ooh, good escape.
Allows him to get out of the corner, but he is going to take a little bit of damage on his way out. Excellent throw here from Gigaitachi.
And now he's back in the corner.
Just chased him down. Absolutely hounding him for pressure, and there it is. The round going to Gigaitachi.
Yeah, and now we're on final round. This is RNGG's shot to kind of reclaim the momentum that he had lost there.
Both still have access to burst here, and that's going to be very valuable going forward. Gigaitachi already taking quite a lot of damage onto RNGG. That's going to be so huge, getting rid of that burst. Oh, and this could be hurt. This gets the stun dipper for the knockdown. Sets right up. Excellent use of the purple RC, but he's going to get caught by that Bandit Revolver. Another Vapor Thrust catching the Gun Flame.
Yeah, he's getting through a lot of those Gun Flames with the DP now.
Yes. All right, RNGG looking to use that Vortex to get his way in. Catches with the 5K, and that's going to be some solid scaling. All right, but Gigaitachi still firing back every time. Not playing too patiently.
He was expecting to run up throw and backdash.
Allows him to take the game. All right, Gigaitachi now poised to move on to the grand finals, only one game away over RNGG.
Yeah, and I think that was very smart. Like, the Gigaitachi in that situation had been doing run-up throw pretty much every single time. So being aware of that enough that he just went for the 2 jabs when he knew that he could kill there, I think it was really, really smart. It was good conditioning on his opponent as well.
Excellent tick throw coming through. Gigaitachi running away with this game 3. Catches the dust. Opts to burn the meter just to get a little bit more damage before he goes for the wall break.
Yep. And I mean, RNGG is now in a one-hit situation, so.
Yes. Well, now he's not going to be able to burst going forward. One confirmed could be
that should be it.
Yep, there it is. All right. Gigaitachi now at match point here. RNGG no doubt sweating just a little bit here. Catch him with a 5K, and he is going to be getting it into a really nice spot here, forcing Gigaitachi into the corner like that. Oof. There it is, the tick throw. We've been seeing the low throw game from both players back and forth here. So pivotal on both these characters' kits. Right. Nice catch off of the 2S. Goes for yet another here. Purple RC to keep the stun dipper safe and keep his turn. Goes for another tick throw, but this time RNGG is ready for the action.
Oh, into another throw.
And a revolver with 2 bars of butter to spend. There it is, the tick throw to take the round. RNGG firing back and breathing some life back into this set.
Yeah, I mean, like, all these matches have been close. RNGG by no means is out of the game yet. And I think that putting it into a 2-2 situation puts a lot of pressure on Gigahitachi, who has been feeling the closeness to grand finals with every single match here. To tear that away from him is definitely would be a big shot.
Big counter hit here. RNGG making the most out of these mid-screen combos. Vapor Thrust coming through from Gigaitachi. Wants to keep things reset. Oh, but he's playing just a little bit too aggressively now. RNGG ready for it with the Gunflame. Yeah, and now the ball is in Gigaitachi's court. He's forced to approach with that life deficit. And that's going to allow Bandit Revolver to ring true for the hit.
He's going to hurt? He's going to have to, yeah.
There it is, the Gold Burst coming through from Gigaitachi. Tries to use that last-ditch effort.
Oh, and a Gold Burst from RNGG as well.
Another Purple RC to keep himself from the Gunflame. RNGG with a nice stick of butter going forward. And there it is, the Vortex. Immediately Pink RCs to try and keep up the pressure. There
Honestly,
it is, the
Gunflame. Tick throw is coming there.
Oh, that chip going to be adding up very quickly. Excellent use of the 2P there. It was the killer in the last match. Oh, catches it with a jump in. And
that's
tick throw going to allow Gigaitachi the chance at the run rack here in the losers finals. Going to be moving on to the grands. Oh, and the denial of the handshake. Some salt from RNGG there.
That's not a salt thing. RNGG hasn't been giving anyone handshakes. He's been very nervous about the COVID thing.
Oh,
he hasn't been doing any handshakes. He hasn't been doing any fist bumps. He's only been doing like the air fives and things like that.
Definitely understandable. Yeah, you know, a new strain potentially going to be growing out soon. So, new strain dropping soon. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know.
So scary. Why isn't there COVID too?
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, we don't know how infectious that one is yet. So there's still hope.
We'll see how it goes. You know, important to play it safe. Very smart of RNGG. All right, we got the grand finals coming up here. It's going to be Gigaitachi versus Doravis Dawn.
Yeah, and this is going to be the run back from winners finals.
Yes.
So there's a lot that Gigaitachi's had to think about. He's had his own sweaty matches since then. But I imagine that somewhere in the back of his mind, having only lost to Dory today, he's thinking to himself, how am I going to cook Doravis?
Well, not only that, what we've seen in the past here is Gigaitachi will get knocked into losers, and he'll make it through to the grand finals again, and he'll take the reset usually. But Doravis likes to use that moment of time, you know, those 3 matches or possibly more, to collect data and pay attention to habits that Gigaitachi might be holding on to.